And welcome back, everyone, to the the Resurrección series. So last time, I can't remember who we did. This time, this is another one of my suggestions. Mostly because I haven't had a lot of suggestions for the Resurrección series versus the Zanpakuto series. So I've been just doing a lot of my own suggestions, which is all good. It's still a series I would like to do, and it still seems to be interesting to enough people. So we have our Record of Ragnarok character, the Record of Ragnarok version of Thor. Now, with Thor, this is actually it's pretty easy to figure out where we can go with this. I mean, and by the way, the reason he is in the corner here is because this image cuts off right there, so that's why he's there. So right at the gate, I mean, his release would probably be crack the storms, or break the clouds, something like that. That'd be an easy release. But its actual name, because Mjolnir is not a Spanish name, so it would literally translate out to Mjolnir. So I decided instead to go with Martillo de Tormenta, or Stormhammer. I think that's because normally an Arrancar's Resurrection is like one word, but there are cases of 2-word resurrections. And there are some releases that are also more than one word, like Kickabout. Crack of the Clouds, I think, is a decent name. Domino the door. Sorry, my dog's at the door here. Domino, the door's open over here, doggo. I literally have the door open, and she's trying to go out to the front. Oh, God. So, yeah. Now, what does this guy's hollow... And by the way, standard katana. Actually... To be fair, as a god, this is a character I think could have a bigger Zanpakuto. In fact, he's one of the few whose Zanpakuto probably isn't a sword. Domino, stop. It's like Barigon's Barigon's is the battle axe. And there are others who have some slightly altered Zanpakutos here. So, actually, his hammer... as it is, could be his Zanpakuto. Nugatoro is another one who's got a very unique looking Zanpakuto. So actually, his hammer could be his Zanpakuto straight out before it cracks and it's revealed to be a living organism. Now, that being said, in this hollow form, I think you could just see an individual with a hammer for a hand. Like this would literally be attached to his hand, and he kind of just walks around with this giant hammer. Now, its release, when it releases and his actual full powers release, I think the hammer cracks and all that armor goes around and kind of wraps around him as like a standard hollow form a little bit. But it turns into the living version of Mjolnir, which gives him lightning properties. It also gives him just unimaginable striking strength. And I think his full power attack would be like a lightning Cero strike, essentially. He combines his hollow Cero abilities with the ability to generate lightning into one giant crack. So I think that makes a lot of sense to me. In terms of how to translate this version of Thor's powers into an Arrancar form. But anyway, I digress. What do you think about this form? What would you do? Let me know. So then, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.